This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age?
Tired little boy. Just start, innit?
Really tired.
Sleepy.
Sleepy boy.
Do you need a spoon?
Pardon?
Do you need a spoon?
Can I have a big spoon?
No, I don't want a big spoon.
You want a big spoon?
I like big spoon.
To be fair, sometimes I'll have a little spoon.
Little spoon feels like prison sometimes.
Not with a woman.
They're very gentle in prison.
Are they?
Mostly shaved.
That's not have it.
Like a dolphin.
Like a dolphin?
Imagine being that smooth.
What, like in the air? No, I can't actually. I don't know why I went because I ain't got a clue. I've got some say off podcasts. Remind me.
No, say it now. Come on, say
No,
it
I
now.
can't.
Oh, what a tease.
It actually links to this. So without getting too much depth, I've been doing some work, and it meant to be.
Leave it there.
It meant it had to be recorded, and I've got the transcripts back from me being recorded, and my quirks came out. So like I kept going, and like
You recorded all of it.
Yeah. And I'd say, like, you know what I mean? That's there quite a bit. And the absolute corker of one is, obviously there's a question that's asked, and I've gone, yeah, no.
It's only when you look back.
I know,
at
but I've gone through the transcripts and I'm absolutely cringing because I'm reading exactly how I speak, and I don't speak the best, if that makes sense. So I was like, oh my God. Because I'm not, well, I am. I sound thick, but I'm not thick. I can be thick. And it depends on what sort of mood you get me in. But if I'm trying hard, I'm intelligent.
I don't think you think.
No, but if I'm going at it and I'm concentrating, clip that up. But I can do a good job when I need to do it. But yeah, so like I say,
2 minutes. Let me just make a note of that. 2 minutes.
It's good going for me. 2 minutes.
Save.
Yeah. So I've had that, and I've been reading through and thinking, do you know? I genuinely, if I came to some money, like where you got expendable outcome that you can just do what random stuff with. Do you know? If you had that sort of money,
Elocution lessons.
I would genuinely get elocution lessons. I'd go see like a therapist to help me slow my speech down, like a speech therapist. Yeah.
Maybe speak up.
I don't know what I was going to say. My brain just went, boop.
No, I felt on Steve's packed lunch. My brain just died. If there's any speech therapists listening
Who wants to sponsor and
want to help us out,
yeah, and get my Rocco the road that rode round the roundabout. That's like you meant to say something like that, are you?
I don't know. Rocco the
Rufus ran around the roundabout. You know, like just get your eyes. Rufus ran around the roundabout.
There's got to be a YouTube video on that.
Yeah. Thing is, I could practice, and then as soon as you let me speak, I go like, ah!
I forgot to practice.
It's like I sound really posh and be practice. Like, hello, dear, how are you doing?
I can imagine you sat there and going, do not eat the cake. Do not eat the cake. I'm not going to eat the cake. I'm not going to eat the cake. And a minute later, you're on your own.
Eating the cake. I was one of those kids, you know, they do those experiments. Did you eat one of them? No. Definitely not.
It's just all like food running.
Where did it go? An owl flew in and just ate it and flew off again.
What have you done for the rest of your week?
Not to get boring, but work. And I've finally given the leisure centre over to the contractors. Now, it means nothing to some people, might mean something to other people. So I have no responsibility to the site anymore. The contractors, I don't have to sign them in and out. I don't have to do we've been doing like projects and stuff. I have to like sign I have to do like a.
So basically, we've got all slopey shoulders.
Hot work stuff.
Not my problem.
I've actually been doing things that I shouldn't have been doing.
You always do things.
But it's above my job. It's not part of my job what I've been doing. like observing them with like hot works permits and stuff like that. But which I've enjoyed doing because I've got my knee bosh. I've got to understand them sort of thing. So
Well, that's good.
yeah,
Hand it over. Not your responsibility.
not anymore.
Slowly,
But it's all
slowly.
happening now. Cabins are there and all sorts. That's freezing today though.
Be nice in a few weeks' time when you're back because they're fucked up. And...
Yeah, but I can't. It's massive out of my control now. Like I can't start demolishing the building. I ain't got that skill set
I think you've got the skill set to rebuild.
to manage it brick
Just-
by brick.
Just
You see my barbecue. Actually, I did quite a good job on that barbecue, so maybe I could do it.
Exactly. That's maybe what they've seen.
Yeah.
Seen your barbecue and thought this guy can rebuild.
Nice. How's your week been?
Easy, big time. It's been alright. Been a nice day out at weekend. To the Illusions Museum in Manchester.
Oh, I meant to ask you how that was. 'Cause you said
It's
you
good.
Was it really good? Is that like where you go to a room and the room's upside down, so you're still on the ceiling and stuff?
Yeah, there was a bit of that, and then there's like all sorts. It was good.
So, let's do our due diligence. Out of 10, how good was it?
I would have said maybe a 7.
Okay.
Lots to do, lots to interact with. What lets it down? It's quite expensive.
I was about to say, so then now price point, is it
Yeah.
worth the money you
It's
paid?
quite expensive, and you could fly through it and just, do you know what I mean? Just go through, and you could be in and out in 45 minutes. So you're in there. A lot of the stuff, it's a photo opportunity.
Yeah. I
That's
was going
what
to say when the
it's
room's upside down.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
believe
about-
for 1 second you walk in the room and go, oh, I'm on the roof. Help me.
No, you go in, and then the room turns round.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
All right.
But that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd put it to an 8.
Yeah.
It's one of them that you probably wouldn't do it again because you've seen it all. So that kind of lets it down as well a little bit. You kind of when you do good stuff, you want to keep doing them.
Yeah,
over
of course
and
you do.
over and over again. So you probably wouldn't do it again. But it was good. It's always nice to see family and stuff like that. It was good fun.
Good. I'm pleased you had a nice time.
I appreciate it. But there's bigger news.
Go on, what's big news?
Bigger news. It's back. It's back on the bay.
I thought you'd sold that.
No. So, for the purpose of the camera, we've got there. It's back. Do you know what as well? So this went up,
Don't open that because if I smell it, I'll be sick.
back on the auction. That is
Does it smell?
a jar. Have a sniff.
No, I'm not. Genuinely, I'm not. I've got a big thicky belly as well, so I'll be sick.
It smells fresh.
No, it don't.
That is a jar of my belly button fluff.
It's fucking disgusting.
That's a jar of
It
my belly button
genuinely takes a bit to get me.
It's back on eBay,
Squirmy.
and we've got a first bid in already, so it has sold. And we said whatever it comes for, we'll donate it to charity. So it's going to go to charity. I don't know if I have to explain what it is, but yeah, it's there. It's on eBay. Have a look on. I don't think it's on. I'll put it on somewhere, one of our socials somewhere. But yeah, that's it. The belly button fluff is back on eBay. Big news. Bidding.
That's absolutely wrong, man.
I'm just wondering what else I can collect in a jar next.
It's Meg. Did you see that in paper this week?
No.
A guy went to the doctor's because he was in like excruciating pain with his tail.
I love the word tail.
I was going to say something else, but I wasn't. It turns out he's got like 35 years worth of smeg up his thingy.
Oh no!
And it was like big crystal clumps. I was like, how is that even thick? So that's something like, you know, like Daily Star or something like that. But it was a mainstream paper. It was like, I said mainstream paper. It's not a news thing. Do you know my Apple thread?
Slow news day.
I don't
And why is that jumping up on your Apple News thread?
know.
They're the type of things that you think you want to know about.
Probably. Yeah.
See if it's better than yours.
Yeah. So
Anyway, let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about something fun that will not frustrate you in one single breath.
this frustrates me.
I know.
Like to the point it absolutely cripples me.
I know.
With anxiety.
This is why you can't speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm just gonna say.
it was a dramatic pause, wasn't
Yeah. Do you not compound things as well? When we're going to go on this, we're going to talk about the English language and stuff about it and stuff.
it? The absolute mess.
Do you know what makes it even worse? The Americans.
Yep, agree.
So they make it even more complicated.
Yeah, there's a few things about that. Why? So it's the English language. They've inherited our language.
Yeah.
Why have they put Z in it?
That's what it does me. So then now even words that are English that should have like realise has an Z in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really, it does, doesn't it?
No, as English version has an S.
Okay, well, that one then. Specialise.
Specialised, Americans spell it with a Z.
But we spell it with a...
S. Organisation, we have an S.
Yeah, no, yeah, these are the ones. There's a word, and I see it, and it's got a Z in it, but we spell it with a Z, and it blows my mind to go, is that Americanism or not? And
Is it
I
zebra?
have to Google it. It probably is zebra. It's one with a Z in the middle of it. Realise.
Realise we do it with an S.
I'll find out and I'll put it. But I see it quite often and think, now I don't know.
There's a lot of things like that.
Now I don't know.
Two things that blow my mind is the letter W
Yeah,
is not a W.
two V's in
It's
it.
two V's, so it should be double V.
Have you seen the thing that's going around at the moment? The meme about the W.
No.
So the alphabet, every letter begins with the sound of that. So A is A, B, 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 C, 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 C. So actually, W doesn't start with a W.
Starts with a D.
D. So it should be double woo.
We should
Double
have
woo.
done that. The other one is silent letters at the start.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. I don't. Don't ask me. Are you asking or telling?
I wonder. Something I've never Googled, but I'm just going to have a little Google.
Go on.
Shall I ask? Let's ask.
Is this charger charging? Just
Why
just
do
out of
we have
curiosity?
silent letters at the beginning of words?
Because we're weirdos.
It should be.
Is it on?
Phones of it. It's plugged in.
That's right. As long as it's got power, it just popped up to say 10%.
Silent letters at the beginning of words can help you with pronunciation, distinguish between homophones, and provide insight
said
into a
homophobics.
word's origin. I
It's
don't even know
stupid.
what that means. Pneumonia.
Yeah. There's one that's... I mean, like, the ones that got K's at the start of it. Like,
Knackered.
knob.
Knickers.
Night.
Yeah.
Knight.
There's no wonder the English language is so hard to learn, is it? Which gives me a lot of respect for people that do learn to speak English.
Oh, yeah. Like,
When we struggle, and
I struggle, and it's my first language. I've been educated and not educated against... I mean, I couldn't do French and German because I was too busy struggling with English. I was like, come on, people. Do you know what I mean? Don't overcomplicate this. Give me other words to learn.
Have you got any other specific examples?
Yeah, so how you use words in a context. So the English language is so confusing. So on and in, depending on how you're talking. So, for example, in transport, you get on a train, you get on a bus, you get on a bike, but you get in a car, you get in a taxi, and then you get in a canoe. Do you know what I mean?
What colour canoe?
Blue.
Oh, not
But
pink.
yeah, so like you never get in an aeroplane, you get on an aeroplane. You never get in a train, you get on a train. But actually, you're getting into the train, then when you're in it, you're on the train. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You never get in a bike. I know you can't get in a bike, but do you know what I mean?
You don't get on the top of the plane, do you?
No, you don't get on a plane.
On a bike.
No, you don't get on a. You don't get on a car. You get in a car. You get on a train. You don't get in a train. Fucking weird.
Yeah.
It seems up and down. I'm off up shops. I'm off down shops. That's a bit Yorkshire-ish. Down the path, up the path.
Well, yeah, up the street, down
Yeah.
the street.
So, and I do get a little bit, but I think it's more of a social status. So we say we're going down to London, if that makes sense. But in a social status, if you're quite high up, you'll say, I'm off down to with the peasants. You'd be like, I'm off down to the town. I'm off down. I'm bringing my social status down. That's where I think it comes from. But we use this northern south thing. We go, I'm off down to London. I'm off down to Manchester. Or I'm off up to Newcastle because of our geographic.
Yeah,
But I do think that comes from like a social status thing. So the hierarchy will say, I'm off down to...
We wouldn't say I'm off across though, would you?
Yeah, I'd probably say I'm off across to Manchester because it's across from us.
Maybe.
Because I won't say I'm off up to Manchester. I'd say, yeah, I'd probably say I'm off across. Potentially. I don't, I've said it. I've said it, but I don't know until I use it in the context.
Maybe you're off on Manchester
Yeah.
or in Manchester.
The other one is, you can't get in your hair, you get on your hair. No, hang on.
Hang on.
Get in your hair. So you can get in your hair when you're annoying someone, get in your hair.
Oh,
Get
right,
thingy. You don't get on the hair. But you can't get in your nerves, you get on your nerves.
Yeah.
So the same context, getting in your hair is getting my nerves, getting thingy, and then you
Struggle to
get
get
on your
on
nerves.
there.
I know, I'm struggling.
Better get on your nerves though.
I bet you can.
In your hair, on your hair.
You don't get on your head, you get in your head, don't you? You're in my hair. What are you doing? Like, do you know when kids are doing your head? And you,
Yeah,
bloody hell, you're in my hair. What are you doing? Get away from me, sort of thing.
I know what saying you mean. I don't think I've ever used it.
Have you not?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't say you're in my hair. I said, you're in my ass. Get out my ass.
It was brilliant, that one. Mickey Flanagan. Gonna come in your ass.
That's when using words is fun.
Yeah. So what have you got then?
So mine are about how words are spelt.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pronounced.
Yeah.
So we've got wood, W-O-O-D.
Yeah.
Good, G-O-O-D. Then add an F instead of a G, and you suddenly go from wood to food
Mm.
and mood. Why does that? It's one letter change. Why does that need to change the whole pronunciation of it as much? Blood, flood. Change the L in flood to an R. Sorry, L in. I can't even read. Change that. Should we start again? You've got flood
Like you say.
and blood. Change the L in blood to an R, and you've gone from blood to brood.
Yeah. I don't get it. Yeah.
And it don't make sense. The big one that does me is read and read. It's spelt the same.
Yeah.
It's-
Don't
It's
get me going on
past
that.
tense.
Live and live.
Yes. Another one.
Yeah.
Yes. Fear, gear, deer. So F-E-A-R. Then suddenly change the last letter to an F. You go dear to deaf. In just changing one letter. So
Yeah.
it should be deaf or leaf. And then change the F to a D. You got lead. You gone from leaf to lead
Yeah.
or lead.
Because death and leaf, it's the L and the D that have changed, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they're now pronounced completely different.
Completely different.
So you can't even say it's like the beginning letter has a enunciation on this. Because I've got one here. I've got bomb. Change the B to a T, and it's not Tom. It's tomb.
Tomb.
Then change the C at the beginning. It's not comb or comb. It's comb.
Comb. Comb. You can enunciate your words.
So all I've done is change the first letter with no thingy, and I've got 3 different ways of pronouncing it. You've got poem, so P-O-E-M. Change the P to a H. That should be
Poem.
home.
H.
H-O-E-M. So poem,
All right.
home, home, poem, home. But home spelled H-O-M-E.
Yeah.
And then you've got here. Switch the H for a B. So here should be,
Beer.
no, it's bear.
I can't spell. Yeah.
Add, so they've got bear now. Add a D at the end.
Bed.
Bed. No, it's beard.
Beard. Oh, so now we are pronouncing the letters of it all. We've
Right.
gone from beer, as in no bear. You're not really pronouncing it, but now you're having to with beard.
Beard, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've said fear, haven't you?
Yeah.
Change to a peer. So change it to a P. Fear. Peer.
Peer.
But it's not, it's pear.
Yeah.
So F-E-A-R, change to a P, should be peer, P-E-R, but actually it's pear. So where does the air come from?
Do you know one word that does blow my mind? That doesn't seem to have any letters in it as you pronounce, other than the first one, yacht.
Mm.
So yacht is spelled Y-A-C-H-T. Where's the C?
Well, it's the,
Where's
y,
the A?
it's the Y in the T,
It's
isn't it?
the T.
Yacht.
Where's all the letters in
Yeah,
the
because yacht should be actually spelled Y-O-T. Yacht. Or, no, you wouldn't go oot. You wouldn't go oot, would you?
Yacht. No.
I've ever told you this time when I was with my old boss, when I was at Leisure Centre. And I put something down wrong, and I'd spell it. Oh, it was program. So, and now when I spell program, so program is in a program card.
Yeah.
It's double M in it, but then the program without one M is a TV program. So
Yeah.
a single M is program TV. Double M is a program as a scheduling sort of thing. And I was like, how are you supposed to know this? And he's like, just don't be thick and remember it. I was like, cheers, Dave. Words of wisdom.
My other one is cough. Cough.
Yeah.
So change the C for an R, so Rough.
Rough.
So it goes cough, rough, and then change the R for an S and an L. So you've got the same last 4 letters. You go cough, an O sound. Rough is a U sound. And then you've got slough. 3 completely different endings.
Yeah.
And there's no F in sight.
I've got one. It's just come to me now. You said slough. Do you know how to spell Loughborough?
Yeah.
But in there is the same letters repeating, but they're pronounced differently.
Yes. Never realised that. Yeah, the first letter and the 6th letter. 2, yeah.
But they're pronounced differently, aren't they? It's in the same bloody word.
Yeah. Blows my mind.
Because I went to Loughborough to study it, and I can remember, like, not spelling, but something dawned on me. I was like, hang on. Yeah, that pronounced differently.
Same word.
I'm sure it has.
Same parts of it.
Yeah. Bruff. Lough and bruff, innit?
Why don't we trust letters? Why can't cough just be COFF? There's more words, but it's probably pronounced differently than they would read them.
Oh, 100%.
Isn't there?
Yeah.
How many words? Cow. Dog.
What are you asking?
I'm just saying words.
That's what I mean. How many don't read thinking? Dog, cow,
Shit.
sheep, sheeps.
Sheep and sheeps. There was another one like that. A mouse.
Yeah.
What would you do if you had plural mouses, as in the thing
mice.
you use on your computer?
The mices.
The mouses.
The mices.
There won't be, would it?
The mice. Yes, you've had more than one computer mouse. So mice, aren't they?
No.
They are.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. And I'll tell you why they're not.
Because you
mouse.
Because you said so.
Because you just don't be thick. Because mouse is an acronym.
No, it's not.
It is. Mouse, as in what you use on a computer, is an acronym.
No, it's not.
It is.
Because it looks like a mouse. Got a fucking tail hanging out of it, dickhead.
Mouse.
100%. It's because it's got a tail. Because it looks like a chuffing mouse.
It's an acronym. 100%.
Multi.
What is the acronym?
I think this is one of those acronyms where someone's made it up and it just fits. Like, do you remember golf? Used to be
Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
ladies fuck off in it.
Manually operated user selection equipment.
That's one of those stupid things where it just fits. 100%. That is not a fucking thing. That's an urban myth. I'm not having that. That is bollocks.
Manually operated user selection equipment.
No, that's just because it fits.
Or mechanically operated user single engine.
Exactly. Here we go. People's making shit up.
But you still can't have 2 of them. You'd have mouses. Same as sheeps.
You'd have mouse. You don't have sheep though, do you?
You have 1 sheep, 2 sheeps.
3
No,
shits.
2 sheep.
3 shits.
1 shit, 2 shits. Shites.
Shites. You have shites, don't you?
You have shite. Multiple shits.
I've got the shites.
Ah.
I've got the shits. I've got the squirts.
It's coming out both ends.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got a little game for you.
Ooh, I love a game.
So a little bit still on the English language, and a little bit from the mouse thing. Where do these phrases originate from?
Oh, yes.
So, in the late 1600s in England and Wales, window tax was introduced by King William III.
Yeah.
People weren't happy, and it was considered what? Blank, blank, blank.
Oh, right,
Blank,
okay.
blank.
I get it now.
It was considered. So where did the phrase? It's originated from this, but what is that phrase?
I know we bricked up windows.
And that was because of the tax, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So people didn't want to pay the tax, so they brick them up.
You're going to say it and I'm going to know it.
Yeah, it's going to annoy you, this, isn't it?
Yeah, these are going to be things where it's not good for TV. For radio, well, I'm just trying to think of something. So,
Shall I fill this gap with a bit of singing?
Yeah, go on, sing it. So say the phrase again, though.
All right. I don't want to tell you the phrase.
No, tell me that.
In the late 1600s in England and Wales, window tax was introduced by King William III. People weren't happy, and it was considered blank blank. There you go, giving you a clue.
window watching, window blanking, window wanking. Go on, I don't think I'll pull it now.
It was considered daylight robbery.
Ah, yes.
Oh, don't worry, I got another. In the 18th and 19th century, mattresses were held on bed frames using a woven rope design, which regularly needed tightening. Hence the saying, blank, blank.
Oh, God, this is really hard.
What do you do when you go to bed?
Sleep, shag,
You don't do it either.
cry.
There you go. Crying lonely.
So it's the sense again. I know you just told me, but lots of things are going on in my head then.
Crying during shagging. In the 18th and 19th century, mattresses were held on bed frames using a woven rope design, which regularly needed tightening. Hence the saying,
Tying the knot.
that's what you do when you need a piss. No, hence the saying. It's associated with the bedtime.
Land of Nod, no.
No.
Nodding
Hence this. Rope design which regularly needed tightening.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Hence the saying, blank, blank. You got the first one?
Tight.
No, that's the second one.
Huh?
If I was to say to you, night, night.
Oh, sleep tight.
Sleep tight. There you go.
Ah.
There you go. One more.
Go on then.
Yes.
To the road.
During the 1800s, people were often buried alive. Due to this, coffins were fitted with a string attached to a bell that could be rung if whoever was buried wasn't actually dead. These people were quite literally blank, 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 blank.
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell. You got it.
Ah, what a game.
What a game.
What a game.
I might have to bring that game back.
I enjoyed that.
I liked that. That's it. That's all I've got. I've had enough.
That's all I've got as well.
Good. Let's do this again. Oh, go on.
I just
sorry.
thought of a good one. Like acronyms that people just made up randomly. Like your mouse.
It's true.
Fuck.
It's true.
Like news. Can you remember news? So people used to say
Naughty elephants, wet
no,
squirts.
dickhead. So news is meant to mean something entertainment, weather and sport.
Not entertainment.
No.
Could it be news?
So entertainment. It could be news, entertainment, weather and sport. Because in the news they do all them.
Yeah.
They do them all. It's not true. It's not true, but it fits.
Do you know one thing that does slightly annoy me is pat testing.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
But I don't know how you get past it.
I just. So when we have pat testers in, I would just put the pats come in. Because they testing.
Portable appliance testing. There's another one that does the same sort of thing that repeats the word, and I can't think what the word is. But there's another one, and it bugs me. But you can't just go, oh yeah.
Yeah, the pat testers are in.
He's doing pat.
So it should be the PA testers are in, shouldn't it?
The PA testers, yeah.
The portable appliance.
But then
testers.
you've got the audio. What's the portable audio? Public announcement. The public announcement testers in. The world's too confusing.
Yeah.
I've got a headache.
Yeah, I can't go out. I was just somewhere, and they was using acronyms. Like, because in business you do start using, they're using an acronym. I'm thinking, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about here. But obviously, I'm doing my data analysis course, aren't I?
Yeah.
And they was using acronyms in that I'm thinking, that's not that. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. We
I think it's like P&L, and that's me. That's profit and loss. And they're talking about the P&L. The P&L, I'm like, why are we talking about finances? That just makes no sense to me. I know you can analyse finance stuff, but I was like, what the fuck?
There's a lot of stuff like that. Our job is all acronyms, and it took me years to figure it all out. And now, like you say, now you've got crossover ones.
Oh yeah.
We do ASL.
Age, sex, and location.
Age, sex, and location. Isn't it?
What's ASL then for you?
Application support lead.
ASL, man. 35. Male. And
Yes.
I'm from Yorkshire.
Right, now we've advertised. Let's do this again next week. I will see you next Thursday.
I'm not 35, I'm 37. I just look at that. I know I don't look 35, so I'll just put that out there.
Keep smiling.
Stay safe. Toodaloo.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_, or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.